Because as Alex kind of knows, I only do anime that like inspires me, and or just moves me in some regard.
Yeah.
And so that's what I would recommend to people. I wouldn't recommend something I'm experimenting with.
I would recommend. I'm not gonna say My Hero. It was on my list, but you took it, so I don't want to say it twice. But I do have two other ones that I can go with. Silver Spoon. It is a story created by the creator of Full Metal Alchemist. Completely different genre. It's more slice of life than fictional alchemical fantasy, or I guess more alchemical science fiction. And then The Rising of the Shield Hero.
Roadkill.
Love it.
Everybody recommends that.
The Rising of the Shield Hero.
Yeah,
it's
I need
really
to watch
good.
it.
It's really good. I've been pleasantly it's a slow start. I would say maybe the first two, the first episode till about maybe episode 2 or 3. It was just like slow, and I didn't really know where it was going. Oh my gosh, those eyes. And then after that, it just was baller, and it's just been baller, and I love every moment of this anime. It's so good.
Oh, damn it. I really wished I'd aimed that properly. Because now I'm out of magic. Okay. Oh, can I get magic?
It's not giving you any. So rude.
Because this is the evolved form of that axe guard.
I can see that.
Oh, thank goodness. Boom!
Nice.
No, you do not get to swing your axe. Okay, well, I guess you get to swing your axe now.
Oh,
Jeez!
Wow, that was scary.
Feel the whirlwind. All right. I really wished I'd swapped. Oh, thank goodness.
Wow, nice job.
Executioner. Love that. All right, bullets. Very happy about that. Oh, this is what I needed. So the decorated sword, and there was another chest. And this is the statue head. Yes.
Even with getting lost and having to grind a little bit, I feel like you're still making good progress.
Yeah. That's one of the things I love about the Onimusha series, is that if you do actually have to go and grind, it doesn't feel tedious. So at that, because a lot of action games make you go grind, like say Devil May Cry, if you want to be able to get optimum abilities and everything like that in Dante Must Die mode.
Mm-hmm.
That feels tedious. Or like early Metroid Zelda, where you had to go farm hearts and farm energy tanks, things like that. It gets really tedious. But this is just right as far as I'm concerned. Because this one, I could, if I had to go and grind right now, I could just pop on some Netflix and go crazy. Let's see. Well, with that, let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade Enryu. 2, 1. This ain't happening. You know what? Before I put any more, let's just go ahead and make another medicine. And we're out. Well, thank you. I really appreciated that. So, okay,
at least you're further along than you were before.
So we have Rising the Shield Hero, we have My Hero Academia, and you just and Alex, you're basically saying whatever.
Yeah, just what.
Actually, I'm going to call you on that, because I think right now you'd be recommending the current Fruits Basket.
Oh, sure.
Oh, did it come out?
Yeah, it's.
Where have I been?
Well, it's
I think you've watched the whole first season, haven't you?
Almost. We're at 23 episodes of the first season now.
What?
Yeah. So,
where have I been?
I don't know.
I didn't know it. Okay, well, I have something to watch now.
Right now, it's only streaming right now, but it will be on Blu-ray in
next month
November.
I have 2 or 3 things I've got to be watching.
You said Blu-ray in November?
October or November, I can't remember which, but yeah, it's coming to Blu-ray real soon.
Is that just the first season?
Yeah, just the first season, but... Well, I think it's the first part of the first season, because that's...
Oh, yeah, because now they cut them into sections.
Which is still more optimal than how it was 20 years ago when they released them.
You're not hearing an argument from me.
One volume at a time.
Okay, before we go into that one, I want to see if I can get that statue head over, because I think there's a really good reward back there. All right. So there you go. You guys have some anime club questions.
Yeah. And kind of going back to what Brinton said about just adults wanting to be engaged and at least interested in what you're doing. That's why again I liked our advisor, because he always was. I think because he taught sociology and history, so he always kind of found it really interesting what we're into from that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we had quite a few talented artists in our clubs, people who could draw really well.
Yes,
and
so true.
And I remember once during club we just had fun, went crazy, and we drew on the whiteboard. We drew a bunch of anime drawings. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's nice. I'll leave that up for my sociology class tomorrow and we'll talk about it."
And then when he talked about it, he was like, "The horrors of anime."
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I did eventually take sociology from him. That was my senior year.
I was about to ask what he taught, but I was more interested in the literature arts in high school, and I didn't become interested in sociology and psychology and all that until I was in college.
Yay!
So, darn, I missed out.
So
I bet he was a great teacher.
Yeah.
now we have access to this. Yes, the matchlock. Okay, so now we not only have
Wherever you are.
Near far, wherever.
so not only do we have the bow, but now we have a rifle. And the rifle is far more helpful than you know, but the only thing that's disappointing, bullets are hard to find.
No wonder you've been having an orgasm every time you find them.
Oh, yes, because especially burst bullets, because those basically are explode on impact, so they can do additional, I believe they can do additional splash damage.
Yes.
So that's really helpful, especially in the Dark Realm.
Yep, that is...
I will not even be using the gun outside of the Dark Realm, because the bottom line is that's what it's for. And I'll only use it for the harder floors.
Let's see. Yeah, the Fruits Basket Season 1 Part 1 Limited Edition Blu-ray DVD out November 19th this year.
How much are we talking?
$63.74. And with Right Stuff you get free shipping with Econo shipping, so wouldn't be too much.
Ooh, glittering water.
And
Maybe I'll just stick to streaming because it is something... Because Fruits Basket I would consider to be something fairly niche. And my husband and I love watching anime together, but Fruits Basket probably is not going to be right up his alley.
Right.
And I would hate to be let's spend, the price of a video game on a collection, on part one of one season of an anime that I'm just going to watch by myself.
yeah.
Where my wife is going to look at me and go, "We're not buying it? Really?" Of course
I'm sure
we're
there'll be
buying
a
it.
standard edition for you, Drak.
What did you say? The standard edition?
I'm sure there's gonna be. I'm sure there is or will be a standard edition.
I don't know if I wouldn't go beyond the standard edition, honestly. I probably would. Journal number 6. It seems this will be my final journal, as the bleeding from my wounds will not seem to end. I am barely managing to write this.
So dramatic.
For the one who makes it here someday, I offer you this. I've drawn a picture of how to open the gate to the demon world. If you acquire these tools, then you must go beyond the gate. Remember everything you see in that supernatural world, and let people know that such a world does indeed exist. Saimyo. And what he's basically saying, so you remember that thing that was dangling above the door?
Yeah.
If you fire this ornate arrow, then it kills it. And that's how you kind of know how to get into the demon world.
I see. So we pretty much are now going to try to acquire those items.
Yes, exactly. So that's basically our goal right now. Oh, let's go ahead and take care of these guys. But no, what I was actually saying is next month I have a lot of really good animes to be able to get into, because season 4 of Food Wars is going to happen.
Ooh, season 4 of My Hero Academia.
And season 4 of My Hero.
Oh, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Because I've always read manga, and then I will watch the anime as for those if somebody's oh, let's watch Naruto, I'm well, I know how it ends, so sure, why not? Nothing spoiler to me, but this is the first time that I've strictly watched the anime and have no idea what's going on in the manga. So it's been very difficult for me because it's I have to wait for I have to wait for them to produce it all.
I'm not gonna lie, I spoiled myself on both My Hero and Food Wars, but it's okay because I'm gonna love seeing the actual things
animation.
happen. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing seeing the plot actually unfold. Is what I was meaning for. Because I mean, right now, Food Wars, they're getting ready to end the Team Shokugeki and move the story on from that. And for My Hero, we're looking into like second year stuff, which is gonna elevate the story even more.
Yeah, especially since everybody's getting hero costume upgrades. They're starting to have a better foundation of how to use their quirks.
Well, not only that, but they now have established some of the higher year classmen, and so we get to learn about them. Because I'm excited. I'm excited to learn about them, especially the one we just barely saw at the last episode, who's like
Mirio,
who's like he melds into everything. You bastard!
Bye.
You didn't give me souls.
He didn't want you to have them.
They're my souls, damn it! Right in the back. You got what your friend didn't.
God almighty.
Oh, Soul Absorber. I'm very happy about that.
Fruits Pass, yeah, the season standard Blu-ray set is $48.74, but that's a bundle with the DVD.
Okay, well, I mean, that's
Yeah,
a little more reasonable.
still a pretty decent chunk, but
Demonic Vitality.
demonic. The one thing that kind of bugs me about Funimation is they always bundle the Blu-ray and DVD. It's like sometimes you wish you could just buy like one or the other so you can save a few more dollars.
Yeah, I don't blame ya.
So I gotta bring this up really quick because you brought up Funimation.
Oh yeah.
I'm not okay. So I don't know if you guys have been following the Vic case that much, but while we were actually off on vacation, we had a big development in that. And no, I'm not talking about the voiceover stuff, Alex. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
But what I'm actually going to be bringing up is the affidavit of Chuck Huber. When he's now had a full affidavit for the trial, and he basically let loose on all of the things that he was aware of that went on at Funimation.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that he actually brings up is that as far as he is concerned, Chris Sabat was basically holding his own casting couch in Funimation, because a lot of the female cast members, if they refused his advances, like we're finding out supposedly from Stephanie Nadolny, who used to play Kid Goku and Gohan, you didn't get roles. But
Yeah.
if you did actually follow his sexual advances, then that's how you got cast. Hence why we got new Goku, or new Kid Gokus, new Gohan, everything like that. Oh, that's right. I need to get this thing level 3. So what is you guys' take on some of the discoveries that happened with that?
Well, the thing about this affidavit, it's kind of sketchy because there is reason to believe the attorney at large representing Mignana has been self-notarizing his own affidavits here.
Ooh.
And he could be...
Yes,
and
which is kind of weird.
He has also... I don't know if it was for this, but he has been sanctioned by the bar before. So he's got some skeletons in his closet.
He has
as
a
an
bad
attorney.
rap.
Yes and no. He has a bit of a reputation, but most lawyers that have been around him that long have at least some sanctions that have happened. Can be enhanced by the soul. So this is again, Boo. Can be enhanced by the souls of demons. Power may aid the one who bears them. Okay.
Right. So
Cool.
as far as Chuck Huber, he's also kind of, I don't know them personally or anything, but he seems a little crazy. He's gone on record saying he probably believes the Earth is flat.
Okay.
Here's my answer. What comes around goes around.
So let me play devil's advocate here for just a second. What
Right.
if his claims are true?
Well, okay, maybe they could be.
Like what if we find some substantial evidence that Chris Sabat is basically the anime equivalent of Harvey Weinstein?
Then Chris Sabat will have to answer for that, but right now we don't have much to go on.
And by answer that, you mean like he gets sued, he gets fired, what?
Yeah, either gets sued, gets fired, gets prosecuted.
Proper prosecution, yeah.
We'll have to see. Right now, I mentioned there's sketchiness going on with Ty, whatever his name is.
Ty Beard.
Ty Beard. Chuck Huber is kind of sketchy himself as a witness. A lot of other employees at Funimation have kind of refuted some of these claims. Former ones and current ones.
Okay.
And and look, I'm not totally discounting the woman's story here, but what also has happened is she and Sabat were, yeah, they dated a while, and, well, they had a breakup, and when you have a bad breakup, unfortunately, you can lead to some bitterness.
I was looking for an enhanced jewel, and I kept on forgetting that, oh, wow, I'm, like, really close to one.
There are a lot of dubbing actors who played in Dragon Ball years ago who've since left because they moved on to other things, like Meredith McCoy. She's moved on from voice acting. She has a singing career now. So, I don't know. It's sort of like...
Damn it!
Just barely.
I need the level 3 so that we can open up that level 3 door.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, so I'm going to have to go grinding again!
Oh, no.
Well, just a little bit. Not huge, so don't worry too much. Thankfully, I'm going to get plenty just going up and down this one. So we'll be just fine. I think as soon as I hit a 1, I'll be okay. That'll finish up the Arashi, and then we can open up that door. Okay, so your viewpoint on the matter is, if it's true, you have a problem with it, but you're skeptical.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Brinton?
I would say that my comments are going to be similar to Alex's in the sense of, one, innocent till proven guilty. I think that definitely needs to be stated.
That's kind of my viewpoint overall. Is like, I haven't, like, I know that. So we might actually have to talk about this on the podcast this upcoming weekend. But they just barely had the TCPA hearings, and one of the things that happened was Jamie Markey walked off scot clean. I'm not sure if I agree with that assessment or not.
Well,
I'm not the judge, so at that point, that's the way he saw it.
Specifically, the Vignana's defamation lawsuit against Markey and Real was dismissed.
No, defamation's still on. Tortious interference is gone.
Look.
Tortious interference and tortious interference with potential business relations is gone. Defamation has not been ruled on yet.
Well, you're probably right. I'm just going to pull it up to double check and make sure I'm saying what I'm saying is correct, obviously.
Yeah.
So I don't sound like an idiot.
I just believe that the guilty know that they're guilty, and it will come back to haunt them and bite them in the ass one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
So there we
go.
That's just how I feel about it.
Yay! Now we have the Arashi at level 3, so I can finally open up that damn door.
Cool. Now you just have to focus on your
Max Orbs.
Max Orbs.
Now I can work on the weapons, and that's really what I want to upgrade.
Oops.
I'm not even going to go into the Dark Realm until I have all 3 of them at max.
That is a wise decision.
My viewpoint on the matter is, like, I'm just kind of following it, trying to stay as unbiased as I possibly can. I know that one of the things that Chuck Huber does claim that I've been really worried about is that apparently Chris Sabat would constantly disparage Vic Mignogna's faith, and let's just be honest about it. Like, I've met local actors, and even they kind of disparage religion in any way, shape, or form. So if he did that, then I've lost a lot of respect for Chris Sabat. If he did that.
Yeah.
But
you know, it's Texas. I can't imagine Vic Mignogna is the only Christian to ever work in voice acting, and
there's plenty. I know for a fact that Vic Mignogna, he's actively Christian. I can't remember her name, but the person who played Winry in Full Metal Alchemist, she's probably a little bit more active in Christianity than he is. So that does happen.
Meredith McCoy,
Is that her name?
I don't know if that's probably not Winry, but she's the original Kagura. I know because like nowadays she's a Christian singer. She, I think, still occasionally comes back for some older roles, but like for old Dragon Ball roles. But yeah, let's see. So I'm pulling up the article here. Just Judge John P. Chop dismissed voice actor Vic Mignogna's case against all of voice actor Vic Mignogna's cases against voice actress Jamie Markey and Tarrant County.
So all of hers are gone.
Friday. The judge also dismissed the tortious interference of existing contracts and tortious interference of business relations allegations against voice actress Monica Real's fiancé Ron Toy. Mignana's allegations that anime licensing company Funimation participated in tortious interference and civil conspiracy were also dismissed.
One of them still has civil conspiracy. It might have been Funimation that still had civil conspiracy.
Well, looks like those were dismissed, yeah.
No, I know that... Actually, no. Was it? It was either Toei and Real still have civil conspiracy or Funimation does, but they haven't ruled on defamation and then the civil conspiracy for the other.